Why don't we start with Michelle from Central?
First off, hi, I'm Michelle Berg and I'm the president of Student Council this year here at Lincoln Way Central. I'm extremely excited for what lies ahead as president, and I'm even more excited to share with all of you how amazing my school is. Yes, it is early in the year, but it feels as if time is already flying by. This past Saturday, we held our annual homecoming dance in the field house. With over 1,500 tickets sold, amazing decorations throughout our entire school, and a student council that worked tirelessly to make sure that everything ran efficiently, it is safe to say that a night in space was a success. The DJ, music in the hallways during passing periods, the participation in school spirit days, and just the overall atmosphere at Lincoln Way Central were all major contributions as to why this week was so amazing. For the first time at Lincoln Way Central, our homecoming Olympics, which were held the Monday before the big event, were outside on the football field. I myself was on a team, and without hesitation, I can say that this was one of the coolest events that I've ever been a part of here at Lincoln Way Central. As many of you know, this Friday, Lincoln Way Central football takes on Lincoln Way East here. The student body wanted to take our school spirit to a whole new level, so we're in preparation for this big game. With that, we decided to put red X's over almost every single E in our school to show our pride and our support for our football team. Walking down the halls and seeing all of these X's has made us even more united and ready to cheer on the Knights tomorrow night. Looking ahead, October 28th is the next big date here at Lincoln Way Central. Every year, we put on a Halloween night, and this event gives kids the opportunity to trick-or-treat a few days early in a safe and indoor environment. Leading up to this event, Student Council invites clubs and sports all around the building to sponsor a doorway on the trick-or-treating path and to provide candy and also to decorate their door. This is a great opportunity for us, high school students, to obtain community service hours for this event, or to obtain community service hours as well as give back to the community who gives us so much support. The administration for this event, the admission for this event is one non-perishable food item per trick-or-treater, and all proceeds go to the New Lenox Food Pantry. Things here at Central are off to a busy start, but we would not want it any other way. Go Knights.
Thank you.
To start off, hi, my name is Fizza Jaffer. I'm the Student Council President for Lincoln Way West this year, also a current senior. Next week, West is hosting our homecoming week, so things are really busy for Student Council and for the student body in general. Monday is our homecoming Olympics, and with 1,100 students and over 100 faculty, sponsors, and volunteers, it's our busiest year yet. Our theme is Welcome to Paradise, meaning that decorations are going to go up this Sunday with leis, tikis, streamers, and flowers all over the place. And tomorrow we're also hosting our elections for homecoming court using the new Microsoft Office 365, just like we did for freshman elections last week. Tuesday's theme is Tropical Tuesday, meaning students will be decked out in Hawaiian-themed clothing and tourist clothing. Wednesday is also Beach Month, or as we also like to call it, comfy clothes, where students can relax a little and wear their typical comfy attire. Thursdays are our annual class colors. Freshmen will be decked in purple, sophomores in blue, juniors green, and seniors yellow, with the staff rocking tie-dye. Friday is our annual weekly orange and black. And sticking with the Hawaiian and Paradise theme for the football game, the West Side and the Warrior Way leaders are planning streamers and other fun activities, as well as the assembly committee, as the pep rally will be 7th hour on Friday, and the senior pictures will be 6th hour that day. The dance itself is September 30th, and the theme is Welcome to Paradise, so we are encouraging students to be colorful and fun and stick to our theme. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Anna Vanderkoy, and I'm the Student Council President at East this year, and I'm really excited to just be able to share everything that's happening at our school. So this past weekend, East wrapped up Homecoming 2017. Student Council had decided on a Carnival theme named Rio de Janeiro. Carnival is the world's largest street fest that takes place in Brazil. The week kicked off with the annual homecoming parade through the neighborhood. Monday and Tuesday, we had Homecoming Olympics in dodgeball with 85 teams and almost 700 students participating. And this included a food drive for the Frankfurt Food Pantry as well. Friday, we had a successful pep assembly where our homecoming king, Michael Barnes, and Queen Sydney Washington were crowned. This was followed by a great win for our football team against Sandburg. The week was highlighted by our homecoming dance with over 2,100 students attending. It was a great week to be a Griffin. Our Interact and ROTC students are leading an all-school drive for the victims of Hurricanes Irma and Harvey through the end of September, and they're going to be collecting donations every lunch hour. Student Council approved the Black Student Union Club at the start of the year, and they recently had their first meeting. They had over 90 students in attendance, so we're looking forward to great things for the BSU. Our varsity football team is ranked number 1 in the state of Illinois for Class 8A, and we look forward to a great football game tomorrow night between 2 undefeated teams as we travel to Lincoln Way Central to take on the Knights. We're expecting a huge turnout of Griffin fans, and the student body has decided that the theme of the game will be Camo Night in honor of Salute to Troops. We wish luck to both teams tomorrow night.
Thank you, ladies. We look forward to hearing from you throughout the year. Appreciate your attendance. Next are our action items. The first item is, except that we're going to listen to Dr. Riley, or is it?
Try the slide one? This is a quick one tonight, but we just got some numbers from the state to share with you. Graduation rate is as higher than it's ever been, so it breaks down by school, it breaks down by district. But if you look at the very bottom, those are the students who started here that did not graduate. Some of them left Lincoln Way, and didn't graduate from another school, but 16 kids from Central and 21 from East, 9 from West. Our next step is we monitor those 46 kids, what happened to them. We get a report on them next year, a 5-year graduation report, and usually we pick up about half of those kids coming back. So pretty remarkable numbers, but again, the way we operate is there's 46, and we want to find out what about the 46, but those numbers are great. The freshman on track number came in as higher than it's ever been. Again, freshman on track means at the end of freshman year, they are on track to graduate, pass their 5 core courses, moving along. So the numbers are solid, but if you see at the bottom, 62 kids again. Those 62 kids, we know who every one of them is, all of our counselors know. They track those kids, they get them in some special advisories, they call them Guidance Gold at one of the buildings, and it's just a place we can keep an eye on those kids and keep them going. And that's how you take 96% coming in and make it 97 or 98. So proud of our guys for doing that. We've mentioned dual credit a lot over the years, but this is a new one, and it's broken down by school. We now get a report from the state on the percentage and number of students who complete at least one college course while in high school. And if you look at it at East, 31% of the sophomores have one in already, 54% of the juniors, 65% of the seniors. So almost 1,100 kids at East in the building last year were walking around with college grade credit in their pockets. At Central, numbers were even a little bit higher, 37% of the sophomores, 58% of the juniors, 72% of the seniors is an unbelievable number for kids that have at least one, and some of them we know have 8, 9, 10 courses in. And West was very high also, 33%, and then 57%. That's what should happen. It should continue to grow. We want to see every one of our schools sitting at 70% of seniors. So as a district, 2,700 kids earn college credit. That's with no freshmen included. We never had an on-ramp for freshmen to get into AP. As of next year, we will. A lot of this was Dr. Fury's work. So in the what's new and what's next, we're going to put in a human geography and AP class that's a year-long for our honors freshmen. They can take that. We'd love to see 60 or 70 kids in a building who are ready. Let's go. Let's get them started and pick up an extra class or two. The entire Western Civ that we've had since the beginning of Lincoln Way is shifting to a world history, which is just culturally more sensitive, more relevant. I think it's a great move. Our history teachers are all over that. We have a new course this year called Environmental Biology. It is biology comes alive. This is our kids who are, they're good readers, but they're not sit and get kids. They have to get out, get their hands dirty, and learn. This class is absolutely amazing. We've got a few sections in each building. That's what they use as their teaching tools. So there's wolf skulls and moose skulls. They've got these cameras that you put on your smartphone that turns it into a microscope that can go down to a pretty detailed level. They go out in the pond in the back here and they check water levels. And so it's pretty spectacular stuff, and that's just going to continue to grow. I love what we're seeing there. Project Lead the Way is brand new, the engineering and physics classes, kids that are learning by doing even more than by textbooks. And then our anatomy classes have this piece called Anatomy in Clay. They're learning by building the skeletal system, and they build it piece at a time. So a lot of really neat things happening. The other handout that's at your place is about the Foundation Partner Luncheon. I know it's the middle of the day and you have day jobs, but if there's any way possible, this is a really good session. And we introduce 6 or 7 teachers who are doing innovative things. They talk through their programs, get to meet a few of the kids, and that's next Wednesday. So let me or Kathy Zolfo know if you're able to attend, but we'd love to have you there.